In previous video, we have a function called the work count that doing the job it count the work frequency in a program and return the top work we selected. So to add more fun for this program, I would like to write a new function. Thus, function going to search for specific work in a test file and get their frequency. Let me say that one more time. So we're going to write a new function called the search specific works. Thus, will let you search through the test file and check if are there the works you're looking for and going to return their frequency in the test file. That, that should be simple. So let's start writing it up. So we still need define search specific work. And also we want to pass in the parameter that is the path, the file path, and the search work you looking for. It may be more than one work. I will walk you down how you're gonna be at that. So again, we gonna just start reading the file first. With the syntax weak open and you passing the file path and you're going to read the file and you still need the encoding tab for the UTF-8 at the file. Just pretty similar with the function calc we have up there. Still I go to the test file and read through the test file and you go into define a variable called tag. Just again, it's pretty simple to the cow works, but I just want you to show different scenario. Maybe this can be come up during the interview, or maybe just for good practice in programming at work. I don't know, but depend on how you see how that's gonna be useful in your daily writing, or just take it like you are bored and you just want to write some Python code. That's pretty good like practice. And lower, yes, and we still need the. I want some space. Oh, I do tab, but you know, for demo, okay. So the regular present again, the file on. You want to remove on the punctuations. Punctuation you see in the file, and again, as I said earlier, this is something I have been writing a lot, so I memorize the regular present. If you want, make a comment in below, then I will have the old series of how regular present work in programming. But for now, just memorize that. So this one, to make the note for you, we remove the punctuations. Yeah, here you go. And then we want to count the work also. Add work counts, and we use the collections counter. It's available for to you. Why not? Then we're gonna count for the work, and in the result we have written differently. And in here you will have written the list of the results, right? And it will contain the work work counts And in the work count, you will need to get the work 0. And this is like I try to write the shortcut way, but let me explain this one. So you will need to iterate through the search work. The two like two you need to iterate through the search work. The list of search work you going to passing in at the argument in the terminal. And again, just slightly we try to give you more information how you that look like down here for when you input the search work link, how that can look like when we go to driver code. I will show you how that look like. But for now, assuming you passing two parameter, the first parameter is the file path with like a string, and the second, the search work, is the link content on the work you're searching for. So that's why like let's if we go through the search work link, then we can add for loop. I using for loop here. You can do any while loop, anything you want up on your prefer, and then you go to the search work, and you have the variable results. Declare a variable result. In here, in this variable results, you have to like passing a tup. The tup in Python that is a pair, just like the pair that is immutable. It means you cannot change it after you assign the value at the pair. So in here we're looking for a pair of the work and the frequency. So in the work, we have the work in the search for sure. If there are one, then we will search in the work count in here. It return for us uh, tup as well. Yeah, let me double check. The tup. Yeah, so we're gonna passing the results, the array with the work and the number of the frequency does work appear in the work count. And in here I remember the syntax now. You will get the work if you get the work frequency, or if there are nodes, then gonna be get the default by 0. So this is the result you need to passing or like return back in this function. So I should return result. And yes, if we declare up here for the result gonna be empty if there are no work search, so surely it can be empty. But I'm not sure like do we need to return empty or not. I don't think Python can be that picky and search for that. So let's try to run this to see if that's correct. Go down. So in here like we still taking the arguments arguments or the parameters in the COI Python script to run this program. So we can modify here a little bit to make it look like the one like we want for searching for specific work. Yes, so let's modify the driver code a little bit for that to taking the link of the works and search in the test file. So in here, like let's go to the logic here. So Python we get symbol. So this one may be no longer true anymore if we modify this. So if the if the length of the argument smaller than 2, then we should return the yield Python work count, file path, top end, and in here maybe we define search, and we need to tell them to pass in the work 2, work 1, work 2, and maybe more work. And if it doesn't qualify this statement, then it return. Now let's see. right? Passing the file. But first, I think we need to check if search mode is represent, because like we want the we want to use two options. One, you want to search for a top work frequency in sample file as we have in the previous function, but this option also like we want to make sure like we in the search work mode and to define the difference between them. So let's say if check if the search mode is request request present request. Okay, if the user try to request, then if length of sing argument is greater, it will go 3. So we know like they passing the search and the work at least one work. And in here we want the dog argument and up to. So we want to know like they really in the search mode. So okay, so that seems correct, and we will know if we're not correct. And in the search work link, we will take thing of argument. Oh, we need more space here, so easy to look at us. Again, I'm practicing in Vim for myself. Normally at work I do using a VS Code, so this is really fun to do at home. So you want to take the link that get on the work after search. Yes, that on we want, and we try to see if not search work, then we will tell them please provide work to search for search mode. Yeah, that's a reasonable tonight maybe. And in here like else we will get the results equal the search specific work, and we need to pass the file path and the search work link, and we want to check if the results is empty or not. So if results is not no, so it's mean not empty, we go into the work and the count in the work that is just two variable represent the key and value in the dictionary, or like the pair in the top. Oh yeah, a pair, the second in a pair of a top. So in result, then we want to bring it out and bring work and count. Oh, all right. So let's test this course to see if that's correct. Oh, by the way, let me first take this and go up here. Maybe this one, file patch, if the land, if the search work, no, maybe if, okay. Here, we need it right here for, uh, yeah, right there. Yeah, if the file request, yeah, we need to pass in the file path if we want to serve it. So that init, and so since we have that, we don't need this. And for now, let's comment this top work out because we're not going to run them. So let's comment it out. I need to learn more combination key in the Vim. Yeah, one day, maybe next video. So now let's run this one to see how that look like. Right, and quick. So we have Python 3 and we call the work sample. We pass the sample file and we search for the work command. Oh, file error line 23. Oh, I see. That's why you need to work more on V myself. So 23, you can tap here, go into the line 23, and this one is the comma, not the period. So you edit, here you go, and now try again. Now what is the problem? Oh, we make the colon. See, when you're writing Vim, there's no way they can tell you what you're mixing unless you really understand the code you wrote. So let's scan one more time really quick. No. Alright, let's try it. There no such works. Line number 45. 45, there no such work. So we're passing the three arguments and then not please provide. Oh, I see. I'm so silly for this one. If not, if not, no, if not. Huh, return nothing. Did the simple file have the work command? Yeah, it does. Let's try another work, like hello. So it seems like we have a bug in our code. With like, I believe I know the problem. Oh, because the results didn't declare up here, that's why it always return like empty. Which like makes sense because like you get to the result, you passing the values, but that result were acting inside the for loop. So let's create results, go empty leaks, and then we know like when that empty. So run save, try again, still same. Hmm, interesting. See what we are mixing now. See, instead of passing here, let me try to debug this code by getting them out. Free frequency gonna be the workout gas work or 0 returned by the default, and in here we have the work frequency here. So we create a tab for it, and it's gonna be the work and the frequency. Okay, then we just return here. That look correct, right? Work frequency. Oh yeah, I think we need to append that to the result as well. And now we return it. Does everything look correct? Let me double check one more time in the logic here. Uh, Work count. So we want to make sure like if we ever get here, we are debugging this code now. So now try set and try again. Let me clear. So the work command. Huh. So it's me. It didn't even get inside here. Oh, silly. So silly. Yeah, we're mixing the search mode. That's why. Ah, that is how you do the line demo and writing the code in front of yourself. Yeah, and you want the key search. Okay, here we go. So let me try to show you again. So search command get we are getting here. So now let's clean out the debug mode. I mean the debug message. So we don't need this. So lightly, I'm wonder if we can try to search for the word hello. What is gonna be returned first? So three, cool. So how about the word it gonna be exit? No, no, no. For sure it doesn't exit. So it means no. Okay. Ha ha ha. We got it. Now let's walk through the code one more time with me. So in here, so we just looking for the work and the frequency in the test file. So you after similar with the previous function we have. The different like I haven't applied the try and expect with like I can walk you pretty quick when we have the chain down here. But for now, like you see, you go to the work, you get the work counter still. The only difference is that you add the for loop to search for the works compare with the list of the work you passing when you run the Python script. That is on the different. So see, it's running. Now let's try to improve this a little bit with the try and exceptions because like we always need to handle it. Otherwise, you will look at right there. If we blah blah blah, it still tell you it doesn't. But like we need to make sure like if we enter the file it doesn't exiting. If we do something, if we handle the error message better than just throw you the file to you out in the terminal like file not file work like we can handle that. So that's let's write query quick and I think I don't want to recording myself writing this one, so I'm gonna peep house and go back. Come back with the code now. You can see I try apply the try and expect to cut the error when the file not files. Let's try and test it out. So same. Yo, you got an error. Then I now set that the file the symbol and you can check. Oh yeah, we don't have that file. Cool. I'm gonna go create that file to address the problems or whatever you want to do. So in here, like you see the result and follow up right here, kind of messy. When you get like more similar with Python, they're like one line of the follow up you can write for this one. Let me show you how to do that. So in here, you want to pass in the work right, and you will want to get the frequency instead of declare the new variable frequency. You can just cut out right here. So work count get work, and you're gonna use this one. So one, two, three, yeah, and those work gonna be calling from the follow in search work. So pretty like just one line. So let's remove this, remove this, remove this, remove this. So you don't have to declare the empty don't have to create you don't have to create the empty results leaks or you have to go like couple line, go to the follow-up. This is one line, but again, until you get really good at Python for like a couple years, this is how you're gonna handle it. But during the interview, I still highly suggest just expanding the code. Don't worry about the number of line. The thing you need to focus that is the logic and how you try to walk through the interviewer you solving the problem. Okay, let's try to run this code. Now see the simple doesn't. So in here we search for the work code. Yo, no, oh, yeah, my bad. So in here we have the work symbol one and hello three. Okay, cool. Now the let's go back and modify the driver code a little bit to let it handle both option. That is when we want to search for the top works frequency. Or like, I mean, if we're looking for the top works frequency, we want to search for the work. So continue right here. So we already have this one down. So you might need to, maybe we don't. So just start like the else statement. And this is the original top and work functionality. And let's see what we can review. And yeah, we can still using this one. When writing the code, don't never think about removing your code and let all somebody code. Otherwise, just comment them out because trust me, you will use us eventually at some point, and you never know about it. And in here, we also need this one, next this one, this one, this one. Right. Now try it and without using the search mode, just looking for the by default like it will return top 5. Let's see. Uh-oh, the word count. Oh, I think I know the problem. The word count in have to be like so in Python it's pretty sensitive when you don't have the good indents for between the code. So in here I believe that on we want let's try again. So be careful with indents in Python. Sometimes gonna take hours for you to find that indent. So should return for top 5 and top 6. Here you go. And now let's run the one that we run before. Search for the word hello. Cool. Command. Cool. See? Now we have a new function search for the specific link of the word. So we have a command and code. Here you go. Zero commands. Command, not command. Here you go. So this is this for this video. Oh my god, I always try to make that under 20 minutes, but always over time. I will get it better as I go. So for now, if you like the video, give me a thumb up. If you have any comment, put down in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe my channel for the next video.